Today we're making kale, Brussels sprouts, and butternut squash salad that helps you load up on those estrogen-balancing cruciferous vegetables in the most delicious of ways. Kale and Brussels sprouts are two powerhouse cruciferous vegetables that have tons of minerals and vitamins. They are also loaded with fiber and at the same time very fibrous, which is why we're roasting the Brussels sprouts. And I'm going to show you how to massage the kale to help break down the fiber so your digestive system has a little bit less work to do. If you don't have kids that eat kale or Brussels sprouts, I'm going to show you how to tweak this recipe and use the roasted butternut squash to make something for them too. Let's go ahead and get started.
Preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit while we prep our vegetables. We're first going to wash our kale and let it dry because we don't want a soggy salad. I just quickly rinse each piece of Lacinato or dinosaur kale leaves, you can also use curly kale, then lay them on a towel, blot them, and wrap them up until we're ready to cut them. For the Brussels sprouts, you want to wash them and remove the outer layer or leaves and then trim the bottom stems. I thinly slice them and then toss them so the layers separate. We have about 1 pound of Brussels sprouts. When they're nicely shredded, place them on a baking sheet with some salt and 1 tablespoon of avocado oil. I prefer avocado oil for high heat roasting because it has a much higher smoke point. Next, we have 1 medium butternut squash, and we're going to need only about half of it for both the salad and the pasta dish. So we'll cut the top part or the neck and peel it and then cut it into planks. Then cut the planks into even rectangles and turn them and cube them. I like to eyeball to make sure the cubes are even so they cook through at the same time. We have about 3 to 4 cups of squash for the salad and 1 to 2 cups of butternut squash for the pasta, which we'll put on the same baking sheet with a little space in between them. I'm using salt and pepper and avocado oil on both and then adding a little bit of dry thyme on the left side for the butternut squash that is going on the pasta. Roast both the Brussels sprouts and the butternut squash at the same time for about 20 minutes. While we're waiting for these vegetables, let's make a quick lemon vinaigrette with Dijon mustard, maple syrup, lemon juice, salt and pepper, and then slowly stream in a 1/4 cup of olive oil and whisk it into the lemon juice until the dressing becomes thicker. Taste the dressing and adjust the seasoning to your taste. Our Brussels sprouts and butternut squash are done, and we want to make sure that a knife can easily pierce through a piece as it does, so we'll let it set off to the side to cool for a few minutes. The kale is also nice and dry, so we're going to gently pull off the leaves from the stems. You can see that they come off pretty easily. Then we want to roll up the leaves and cut into thin ribbons, similar to how you might chiffonade some basil leaves. Season the kale, then add some dressing, and using your hands, gently massage the kale for a minute so it's still crisp, but a little softer and darker. This helps break down the fibers so the salad is not as rough on your digestive system. We're going to add the roasted and cooled Brussels sprouts to the salad. Roasting them helps break down their fibers. Add the butternut squash. You may want to add it all, or you may want to just add some of it and save the rest for later. Add some duca spice, which is a great way to add flavor all at once, and also some pecans. Add the rest of the dressing and toss the salad. The pasta is easy and we're actually almost done. I've boiled off some gluten-free pasta. Then I'm going to saute some oil, garlic, and spinach, toss in the pasta and the butternut squash, season with salt and pepper, and then add some grated Parmesan to top it off. Let's plate this salad and give it a try. It's absolutely delicious, and I'm eating way more than 5 cups of greens right here. Plus, my kids have something they like too.
Let me know in the comments below what your kids think of cruciferous vegetables. I have one that loves them, one that hates them. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Silu Sao, and if you like today's recipes, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next week with more recipes like this.